Seems like my mother wrote this one. My best Cannes memory. I was only here one other time with Woody Allen, and we were on the carpet, you know, taking the pictures. Or I said something like, God, this is just so surreal. And he goes, I know, it'll be over in an hour and then we can go back to real life and eat. And I thought, okay, yeah, this is the best way to view it, that you do this for a little bit and then you go back to real life. Woody Allen has always had a perfect way of like putting things in perspective in a kind of funny, pithy way. And so that was an example where I got like kind of a live version of it. I picked a card, Marcel Marceau, the famous French mime, of course. I recently played him in a movie, and not a real full biography of his life, but just this part during World War II, where he was part of the French resistance. But of course I do mime in the movie and studied him, and you know, he's the greatest at his art form and really created and defined the style of art that he does. It was such a pleasure and exciting thing to learn about him and then get to perform. Where does your speaking come from? Oh. I come from, I guess, a talkative family, but my dad is quite slow and professorial. So in order for me to kind of get a word into the family, I have to speak quickly, you know. Yeah, if you want to have a say in something.
I'm not going to do the farm animals, but I like the idea of comparing two people together. It gives the whole thing a very Turing feel, since people's ratings of the pictures will be more implicit than, say, choosing a number to represent each person's hotness like they do on hotornot.com. The first thing we're going to need is a lot of pictures. Unfortunately, Harvard doesn't keep a public centralized Facebook, so I'm going to have to get all the images from the individual houses that people are in.
Oh, if you weren't an actor, what would you be? I don't know, my wife is a teacher, my friends are teachers, my parents are teachers, so probably a firefighter. My worst Cannes memory? I've only been here for like movies, and you get treated like a king. No, I mean, how could you have a bad memory here? It's an honor to have this movie that we made, Vivarium, selected for this prestigious festival. The movie is such a strange movie. It's not a movie that I expected to be, I don't know, appreciated by so many people. It seemed so specific, you know?
I'm Gemma. This is my boyfriend, Tom.
Hey, what's up?
Gemma and Tom. Lovely to meet you.
It's lovely to meet you too, Martin.
Yeah. It says, a director you are dying to work for. You know, I was obsessed with Woody Allen when I was younger, so I didn't even want to be in a movie. I just wanted to watch one on set just to see what it looks like to watch a movie, so that was exciting. I liked more, it was like late 80s, early 90s era, which is like Crimes and Misdemeanors and Husbands and Wives.
Hello. Come in. Sit. Christ, man, it's all about ego. This whole town runs on ego.
Yeah, I'm Bobby.
Bonnie, come in here, can you? Bonnie, this is my nephew, Bobby. Howard's a two-time Academy Award winner.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. You've never heard of me. I'm a writer.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Oh, the stories I write. I write plays, and I write for the New Yorker magazine, humor, and short stories for different publications, and I'm writing a novel now for Audible. I like to write about, I don't know, maybe exaggerated versions of myself. All my plays are about usually American xenophobes and their interactions with, you know, somebody from another country. Some take place in America, some take place overseas, and that's my main interest in life. My degree in college is anthropology, and so that's the study of, you know, other cultures, and that's my wife's degree, and so this is the thing I'm interested in. I like to write about the things I'm interested in that I don't read about. What are those things? Americans' perspective on other countries. You're French, so you don't maybe understand the nature of America's, some of America's limitations on our world perspective, because we're isolated as a country, you know, so. So I like to write about that. Social medias. I don't have any social media, but it's because I do interviews like this one, which are personal in nature, and if I went back and started posting stuff about myself, my head would explode with ego. I mean, who talks this much about themselves throughout all of civilization? No one. Crazy people.